Welcome back to Killer Sudoku. In Lesson 7, we'll introduce a new solving technique using the Rule of 45. Step 5. Balance the twos. Now look at each of the sums with two squares and balance the candidates. Watch for singles, doubles and triples to show up that we can apply. In line 1, the 15 sum and the 13 sum are balanced, so move on to the 10 sum in row 2. Balance the 9 sum in row 3. Balance the 13 sum in row 3. 13 minus 3 leaves 10. Balance the 10 sum in row 4. Balance the 9 sum in row 5. Balance the 8 sum in row 5. Balance the 11 sum in row 5. Balance the 11 sum in row 7. Balance the 17 sum in row 8. 17 minus 6 leaves 11. Balance the 10 sum in row 8. Apply the 1-9 double to block 9 and column 9. Balance the 7 sum in row 9. Balance the 11 sum in row 7. Apply the 3-8 double to block 9 and row 7. Balance the 7 sum in row 7. Okay, all the 2's are balanced. At this point, we would normally move on to balancing the 3's, but there aren't a lot of good candidates for that technique, so let's try something else first. Step 6. Rule of 45 with two crossovers. The first, and in fact only block we can apply this to, is block 4, which has two insiders. Add up the 7 squares. The 13 minus 3 is 10, and then the 10, 9, and the standalone 5. That's a total of 34, so the two missing squares must add up to 11. Balance the two squares. Balance the 5 sum in row 6. Now look for rows with 2 crossovers. Look at the dashed lines and find one with 2 breaks. We find one in the combination of rows 1 and 2. Remember we said that when you find crossovers in rows or columns, you most likely will have used the nearest edge as the other border. Add up all the sums in rows 1 and 2 except the 2 missing squares. The total is 78. The base number for 2 rows is 90, so the 2 squares add up to 12. Balance the 2 squares. Find another set of 2 crossovers with 2 outsiders in column 9. The total of the sums including the 2 outsiders is 50, so the 2 squares add up to 5. We finally caught a break. The only 5 is 2 and 3. We can enter some results. Block 9. Block 3. Block 9. Apply the 4-5 double in block 9 to block 9 and column 8. Apply the 1-7 double in block 6 to block 6 and column 8. Block 3. Block 6. Balance the first 12 sum in row 1. 12 minus 6 leaves 6. Apply the 1-5 double in block 3 to column 7. Apply the 3-4 double in block 6 to block 6. Block 6. Balance the 15 sum in row 1. Apply the 7-8 double in block 1 to block 1 and row 1. Block 3. Balance the 13 sum in row 1. Balance the 9 sum in row 3. Balance the 9 sum in row 5. Balance the 7 sum in row 7. Balance the 17 sum in row 8. 17 minus 6 leaves 11. Okay, all the 2's are balanced and there are no more sets of 2 squares to apply the rule of 45. Now we need to proceed to the next technique. Step 7, balance the 3's. We are looking for sums with 3 squares where one of the squares has only 2 candidates and another has no more than 4. 3 and 3 is also acceptable. Look at the 15 sum in row 2. Each of the 3 squares contains 3 candidates. Using pencil and paper, write 459 on the first line, 156 on the second line, 156 on the third line. The target number is 15. Now we'll try all 9 combinations of the first 2 lines to see if we can find the number on the third line that adds up to 15. Underline those numbers. Note that since the largest number on the third line is 6, the first 2 lines will have to add up to at least 9. Don't forget, you can't use the same number twice within a set. 4 and 1 is 5. Nope. 4 and 5 is 9 plus 6 is equal to 15. Yes. 4 and 6 is 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. Yes. 5 and 1 is 6. Nope. 5 and 5. Nope. 5 and 6 is 11. Nope. 9 and 1 is 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. Yes. 9 and 5 is 14 plus 1 is equal to 15. Yes. 9 and 6. Nope. Well, we didn't get much help. We can eliminate the 5 from the 459 and that's all. This concludes Lesson 7. In Lesson 8, we'll introduce a very useful solving technique called by the numbers.